I let it get hit.
What?
I'm a different breed. People. You can ask anybody in my gym. Shout out Camp GetRight first and foremost, because we the best gym in Massachusetts, and anybody else that want to doubt that, you could pull up to 376 West Boylston, Worcester, Mass.
Nice.
You can see the hands with the heavyweight. Come see me. We got 165, 168, 135s, 125s. It don't matter the weight class. Camp GetRight whoop ass. Shout out Ken.
I don't even fight, and I'm like, I'm convinced I should go down there and test them and get my behind whooped.
That's how back in the day. That's how Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu back in the day made their name. They would just challenge everyone to come to the school, and as soon as somebody came in to fight, they said, "Hold on a second, sign this.
Oof. It's
a release that lets us video it and release," because they knew they were going to win. So just the fact that you're doing that, that's old school. That's old school.
I'm going to ask probably one of the dumbest questions in the world as a woman. I'm not a huge fighter fan. I get scared. Like if someone gets punched in the head, I'm almost like, oh my God. Do you ever get hurt so bad that you cry?
Nah.
I always
stop the
wonder
fight.
when I'm watching boxing. I'm like, oh, are they crying?
I guess that would be a technical knockout.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, I like to get hit. Like me getting hit, it's a violent turn on for me. Like I like to just get punched and like, oh yeah, motherfucker. Now I'm gonna hit you.
Watch your
Oh my God, my language. My bad. I forgot we live radio. I forgot we live radio.
He just went to punch in the face mode.
I gotta go PG Wolf.
Yo.
My bad.
Dead.
My fault. But I need reminders sometime. The wolf get a little crazy when it comes to the mouth. But I like to get hit. Like you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back even harder, and let's see if you could take that hit and dish out another harder hit, and then I'm gonna come out with a harder hit and dish that one out. Like I like to get messy. I like to get dirty. I like to get physical. So the fact that I can go into an organization where you're gonna pay me to beat the out of somebody and not get arrested, sign me up on a like. You check my box rec, like every 3 weeks I'm fighting.
I feel like he gets turned on by the sight of blood.
I just like violence. I just like being physical. I like being violent. I like hitting. Back then in high school it was football, and after that it was like, I need to find my outlet, and combat sports was the way to go.
This was like an Infinity War when the Hulk got beat up by Thanos, and the guy said, "Let him have his fun. Let him hit him. See what happens." Yeah. So what? You go in there. This is because it's not with gloves. You're going in there, and you're like, "Let me feel out how he hits." Who's the hardest person that you ever been knocked out?
No, I've caught 2 TKOs, which you can argue with me till you're blue in the face. But it was early ref stoppage. Yeah. I fought, shout out to Ali Felice. We fought once on the Shakur Stevens card in New Jersey. And then I fought him again in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun. Yeah. I lost the first time, but he was on that top ranked pedigree, signed with Jay Prince, and he couldn't take me down. He was knocking everybody out. Then, here comes the wolf out of nowhere, and he couldn't put me to sleep. So we fought again. He hit me with a hook to the top of the head in the first 10 seconds of the fight. I stumbled back, bounced off the ropes, ready to come back at him. The ref stopped it. Same thing in dirty boxing. I was fighting for the interim belt. I got clipped. You could see me standing back up, getting back up. Ref stopped it. But I've never been hit to the point where I'm still waiting for that person to put the wolf completely cold, sleep out. I need a stretcher, but it still has yet to happen. I wonder what it feels like. Some people wake up in the morning, they're like, I wonder what it feels like to, become president. Or, I wake up like, who's knocking me out today?
I wonder what it feels like in a hospital, waking up in a hospital bed and saying,
like, what happened?
So I was at the press conference, and the fights, the event's going down August 29th.
Yes.
You was going at the Brazilian fighter the most, I believe. Is that who you're facing on the 29th?
The bald-headed dude that didn't speak a lick of English.
That dude's Brazilian?
Yeah.
Man, I would have guessed him as like Eastern European.
He looks terrible.
Wow.
And the funny thing was, I didn't even get up to initiate an altercation with him. Yeah. I was getting up because my whole goal is I want the champ. I want Lorenzo Hunt. I want Mike Perry, and I want Yoel Romero. Those are my top 3 hit lists that I'm coming after. So I got up, and I went to, because I never met Dave Feldman, and I wanted to shake his hand properly as a gentleman and let him know the wolf is here. He ready to take out whoever that needs to be taken out, but I need that belt, hands down. So when he was on the same side as my opponent, so when I got up, and I even said it before as I was standing up, I was like, Mr. Feldman, I need to get up and shake your hand. So I'm walking towards him, dude, get up. And I'm like, bro, sit down. Like, nobody even worried about you. And he was like, I'll beat you, and started threatening me and stuff. I'm like, bro, you're gonna see these hands very soon, very, very, very soon.
Without giving too much away, what's your process like preparing for any fight?
Hey, my motto is stay ready, don't gotta get ready. Yeah. I'm in the gym twice a day, 6 days a week.
Wow.
Sparring 3 times a week. This is my livelihood. You know, shout out to my wife for making this happen. You know, she be holding it down. And I'm able to do what I love to do and, you know, still take care of my family while, you know, taking some heads off in the process.
Does she ever get worried about you fighting?
Oh my gosh, she be a wreck. She don't like to act like it.
Yeah,
like, she's that nice strong wall. But I know deep down when I'm in there, that's when she, you know what I mean, when the nerves start to come out. But for the most part, especially when she's because she's always in my corner. Yeah. So for the most part, you know, she keeps that, you know, that shield up for me. Yeah. You know, something to lean on, and then once I get in there, I know you watch any of my fights, all you hear is her. Yeah. Oh,
really? I love that.
It could be a 5,000 crowd. It could be a 20 million crowd. You hearing her 9 times out of 10.
I love it.
Yeah. Is her name Jessica, by the way?
Yeah.
It's written on his head.
Oh, I know. Yeah. One of his kids. But
I got my wife's name written on my arm. Now she's going to be like, well, why don't you get my name on your face like Rob does?
True love.
Yeah. Well, Rob the Wolf Perez, I'm excited about your fight now.
Yeah, you got to. Everyone got to tune in.
Yeah.
This dude just said, my dream is to wake up in the hospital after somebody knocked me out. I want to know what that feels like.
Fathom.
What's wrong with you?
I don't think I've ever met. We've had fighters in here like crazy. I don't think I've ever met someone like him.
That's what I said. He looks like a fighter. Like what fighters? We have fighters come in, and I'm like, you fight?
Right.
And what I like to tell people is, like, I'm not a boxer. I'm not a mixed martial artist. I'm not I'm just a brawler. I love to fight. Like, you could put me in any sport or any organization. I don't matter what it is. I'm going to give it my all. Either I'm going to get knocked out, he going to get knocked out. But one thing, the fans are going to get what they came for. They getting their money worth.
This is going to sound like a dumb question, but when you were growing up,
you already asked him if he cried after a punch.
Well, strike 2. No.
Right? No. But growing up, were you just always fighting?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So now the fact that
good job, Einstein.
He's so proud of
now I can get because I was always that kid. Like I wouldn't say I was the bully, but I was like the anti-bully. You know what I mean? Like those kids that were getting bullied.
You were policing the bullies.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like
they
that.
were always
You were the bully
Rob,
final boss.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And then I also had younger brothers, so I was always protecting them.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So so that's why I say the fact that I can do it, still fight, get that adrenaline out. And not get arrested or have to, you know how annoying it is going to court every first of the month just for
fighting. No, I don't know what that's like.
It's not a fun feeling, man. It's that court system a revolving door.
How does it feel fighting at Fenway Park? Man,
it's a great feeling. I fought there June 6th for the Nolan Brothers promotion, but it wasn't on the field. It was in the Concord. That was a first round knockout. Yeah, that was a brutal knockout, and so I already have that feeling. But to be on the field, man, is being from Massachusetts and being a masshole, is a different feeling. Growing up, going to that park, it's a different type of nostalgia. To actually be in the same vicinity as Pedro Martinez or Big Papi, you know what I mean? The greats of the greats. So it's an honor, really.
Wait, have you ever hurt someone so bad that they stopped fighting after that? Have you ever retired someone?
Yeah. Like you met a guy on his way to his office job, and he's like, "Thanks to you, I sell cereal."
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's a couple that haven't fought since they fought me, so I don't want to brag and be like, "Hey, I ended this career." But if you go, this is all records, so you can see what they're, who I fought, and if they're actively fighting. And there's a few that are not fighting currently.
Where can we watch this? I know it's at Fenway on the 29th.
And then also you could watch it, if you're not a local, you can't make it, you don't got nobody to watch your 6 kids. You can watch it on the BKFC app, or you could watch it on DAZN.
There
Okay.
it is. Beautiful. Rob Perez, good luck.
Wow.
Also, got to give a quick shout out to my boy Terminology.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
going to be walking me out.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering why Terminology was here.
Right.
Yeah.
He asked me to welcome out, so I'm
Nice.
crafting something special for him. Obviously, as a mass kid growing up, Fenway Park, super legendary venue, and I'm excited, man. I love UFC. I love bare-knuckle boxing. I love boxing. So just being a fan of that, and it's an honor to welcome out to the ring. So
Yeah.
August 29th is going down.
And no matter
Love
what
it.
happens, if you're waking him up the next morning in the hospital, they'll be like, congratulations. It happened.
Oh my God.
Then Rob will find the guy and be like, thank you. Thank you.
Also, I got to say, all glory to God, because without him, none of this would be possible, man. That's, and you could do anything through Christ.
There you go.
Had to say
That's
that.
what's up.